have the majority of our work for the coming school year in. I've been going through everything and planning and flipping through things and doing a bunch of scheduling and organizing things. And I wanted to talk about Blackbird and Company just because it's not something I see used a whole lot. We are with a charter, and our charter really kind of pushes this language arts company, and I've pretty much avoided it until now. But I was looking this year and I saw some things that sparked my interest. So, this is what we're going with, and I wanted to share. So, again, this is Blackbird and Company. They are a secular uh, language arts company, and they have been around honestly for years. I have always seen Blackbird and Company on our charter's vendor list, and it's been just something I found a little too heavy for what I wanted our homeschool to be. And I think now that we are in a particular place with these particular students, I think we're in a good place to use it. So, what I ended up doing is I bought some research guides. Now, they have a full language arts package with grammar and literature study, and I don't think they do spelling, but they do like creative writing, and but their big focus is on writing and doing language arts in a way that produces good writers. What I got, however, was just the research guides. Now, these are for my rising fifth grader. She is 10 and she will turn 11 in November. So that's where we are with her. She is more of a reluctant writer, but I think some of that is just math is her strength. She has ADHD, and this is what we're playing into. We spent all of last year working on her writing skills and actually moving from me scribing for her to her writing on her own. And so this is our next step. So, looking at this one, and this will not be our first one. And if this seems a little shaky, it's just because I'm hiding in my room right now because I wanted to get this filmed. And this is actually sitting on the ottoman to our rocking chair, so it rocks. But all of the guides are set up the same way. So if you kind of see one research guide, you've seen them all. It's just a matter of the projects and what exactly, what information you're looking at. So these guides are each 5 weeks long. That's what they're scheduled for. Now, because I didn't get the full Blackbird and Company package, I didn't get any pacing guides. But if you go on their website, they have pacing guides for everything. So I did print those out, and so you'll see. Like, this is for all of the research guides, not just this particular one. And it'll tell you, this is a research writing and discovery guide and what you want to consider when you are pacing everything out. And then it's going to pace everything out for you. Again, it's 5 weeks. It tells you what to do each week. And then it'll tell you you should consider doing 2 to 4 guides per year, and we are planning to do 4. So hit your table of contents, and then we go right into it. So how this guide is organized, and it breaks down the different sections, and it tells you exactly what is in each section. So your assignment checklist, that's going to be a few pages here. So this is your assignment checklist. Now, it's also your grading sheet. Again, this is for my rising fifth grader. Our charter does not do letter grades until 6th grade. And because this is her first kind of big foray into formal academic writing, what I am likely going to do is we will use this together as a checklist. I'm going to copy this for my own records, and the actual grade will be between me and our certified teacher. Again, I love our certified teacher. She steps back and she lets me do what I need to do, and offers suggestions when I am looking for them. So she's pretty hands off because she trusts that I know what I'm doing. She's known my girls since they were literal babies, because of our older kids. Now that said, um, because because my daughter has been a reluctant writer, I would like to. She doesn't need to see the grades here, but it is again something that I would like to keep between me and my CT, so that we can kind of discuss where, if she's faltering in certain areas, how we can help, if there's anything else we need to bring in, or any thing in particular, if she has any strategies, because she actually has been a teacher in a classroom setting previously, both her and her husband, for the last like 20 plus years. So again, the actual grading will be pretty private, and it's not something my learner needs to see. So that is the assignment checklist. It'll tell you the essay diagram and how you're going to write it. So sections 1, 2, and 3 are going to be about writing the middle paragraphs of this research paper. Section 4 will be about writing your opening paragraph and your closing paragraph, and then putting it all together. And if we go back, the actual reading, again, this goes with the book Who Was Frida Kahlo. And then there's also a supplemental book, if you see Frida Kahlo and her Animalitos. That is a picture book. Each one of them comes with a Who Was book and a picture book, which we are actually going to get from the library. I've already looked. Our library has it. There's the character lexicon, which is the first lesson of each week. So you will grab a dictionary, define all these words, and then you will use them all in a sentence about the person that you are researching. And then there are actual comprehension questions based on the reading. And then we'll go into the writing assignment for that week. Now, it is pretty heavy work. Again, this level in particular, this one is not leveled on the front. However, this level in particular is for grades 4 and 5. You have the actual writing, and then there is the creative project at the end. So every week is the same. You will do the reading. So Who Was Frida Kahlo? That's the intro chapter, and you'll read to chapter 3. You'll do the lexicon, use the words in the sentence, answer the comprehension questions. You will take notes and brainstorm your writing, and then you will take that information and begin writing the paragraph based on the notes they've taken. Now, after that, Blackbird Company suggests you conference. So once she's done, she'll come with me, sit down, we'll talk about it, we'll edit it, and then we'll polish that first draft. Okay. Section 2, and this will be week 2. She'll read chapters 4 to 6. There's the lexicon, the comprehension questions, the notes and brainstorming, the writing, and then if we flip to section 4, we have the final essay. So in this section, she's now written 3 paragraphs, and those are the body paragraphs. She'll write the opening paragraph, the closing paragraph, and bring all 5 pieces together for a full research paper. And then section 5 is the final project, and this is where each guide varies, because they will be suggestions on creative projects to do based on that particular person in history. So the one for George Washington Carver has different ideas than the ones that are here. So yeah, I thought it was, I was kind of going in blind. I saw a sample on their website, and you really only get the first couple of pages, and I wasn't sure what to expect, but I am really happy with the way this looks. I am excited to do it. We got 4 guides, so I got Frida Kahlo, George Washington Carver. I also got Ernest Shackleton, and the one for Malala. So we will do those 4, and I'm really excited to see what kind of writing she produces and how well this works for her. Thanks for watching.